Good morning. My name is Kevin. I'm a rapper. I'm a producer and songwriter from Singapore. Let me first say that I mean it's an honor to be here today. Let me also say that when I first found out that I was invited to speak here today, I did what anybody else would do, in this stressful situation as a rapper. I went online to figure out what to say. Worst idea ever, because I then realized as a rapper, no, I have not climbed the Mount Everest. No, I've not figured out a new way to revolutionize the digital world or any new tech that I've come up with to benefit anyone. But I guess that's what these things are. These things are, when you're crafting out what to talk about, there's a lot of self-discovery, reminding about who you are. And I started to think about my musical journey, the impact it has on the Singapore art scene as a rapper. For instance, it took me forever to get started. I didn't always want to be a rapper. Like my baby picture, I'm trying to shed off the rapper image. Yeah. I didn't always want to be a rapper. I just imagined that I was a footballer all the time. Growing up, that was my first love. I just wanted to be Fandi Ahmad. If you don't know who Fandi Ahmad is, Fandi is a Singaporean football hero. In the 90s. Until now. I just used to live in this imaginary world, in this imaginary field in my mother's living room, dribbling through the house. A lot of times I stayed in the imaginary world, in that bubble in the house, because, just like many other kids, I grew up very shy. I didn't have that many close friends. I didn't know how to make new friends. I didn't really have a voice. But that was just me growing up. I grew up in a predominantly a Eurasian household. My mother's Eurasian. My father, his mother is Eurasian, his father is Indian. But this is where it gets complicated for me, because his father left the family early on in his life. So that left my grandmother, my father, and his 12 siblings. It's like kampung times, his 12 siblings. A lot to adjust. So I guess now many years later, I sort of realized okay, I get it why they didn't really speak. They didn't really talk to us when we were younger about it. They just sort of left it away. It's probably painful, difficult to discuss. But that left that Indian heritage lost in me. I just grew up thinking I was Eurasian. So then, years later, suddenly I find out, that I'm half Eurasian, apparently also half Indian. People keep telling me I look Malay. And they say I don't sound like I'm from here. So who was I? Who am I? And anyway, are these things just labels? It's just words on an identification card, race Indian, race Eurasian. Did it define me? Does it define where I was about to go? But I guess what I was looking for really was a direction, a direction and an identity, in who I was. Thinking about it, I think it had a big effect on me, in my music early on. I didn't know really what my music was about. I just went around doing stage to stage, creating song after song, climbing up, and I did. I progressed. And as I progressed, people kept telling me, you need to be this on YouTube, be that on Facebook, say this on Snapchat, and do this and do that. You can easily, get lost. But I guess I was lucky because as I matured as an artist, as I was writing, working in my craft, my studio, typical, TheLionCityBoy, I was maturing as an artist, and I realized that my music needed a bigger purpose. My music needed a bigger voice, and I found a Singaporean voice in it. They say perhaps it's impossible to wear an identity without first becoming what you pretend to be. So maybe when I was on stage, always talking about the Lion City, as typical urban music artist, you represent where you're from. Oh, the Singapore. You laugh, and I did that suddenly. It's like, I think even after you find your identity, even after you sort of matured and find this, how do you keep it? How do you stay true? Because, the Singapore scene is in its infancy, but even still, you need to walk to this pace. You need to figure out you can easily lose yourself. Hip-hop itself in Singapore, of course, is a borrowed culture. It's not from here. And I think, especially because as a rapper, when you first come on, people immediately think, hey, yo, they try to associate that with you in Singapore, but then in Singapore it doesn't work because the audience will never relate to you. They will never relate to me. If I come on in that way. And I know for some people it takes forever to sort of find this voice, but I was lucky to sort of, figure this out, and, I was going to take every moment and, every minute I had to make sure that I make the most of my dreams, to make the most of my voice. Because forever I'll be here like I'm winning every minute. You can take away my stars, but I promise I'ma make it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it, forever I'll be in it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it. Forever I'll be in it.
Forever I'll be here like I'm winning every minute. Take away my stars, I promise I'ma make it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it. Forever I'll be in it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it,
Try to cut me off, I'm a target like my hit list. How they finish, I didn't know the album is so splendid. Grab it off the internet, rubber band bunkers. Showing up anonymous, boy, but they brag. Still a paraphiliac, you breaking bad rules, making killings like a Lannister demands. No episode is bad, okay. I wonder who they blame the day we gone. Try to fix the dream screens high while I fish money to make the dreams, but not asking for a big slice of price. Each track cheaper than your favorite chicken meal, right? Still keep giving fans everything real nice. Realness never change, still I make every day. Born just to entertain, high risk, I'll be saying. And guess what I be saying, huh? In the industry, you heard it like a chest pain, I'm paying for
forever
it.
I'll be here like I'm winning every minute. Take away my stars, I promise I'ma make it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it. Forever I'll be in it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it,
Side to side,
I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it.
Side to side,
I'ma get it, I'ma get it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it,
You can feel my pain, man, this is so important. Understand I'm trying to make it quick, step aboard it. What's the point of getting power, all they want is a bargain? If you saw the work that I was putting in recorded, maybe that'll plan to see, forget about the touring. She need that good life, Zola. Kiss her good night, watch her grow up cause I love her. First to make her proud, yeah, first I sold a handshake. Said you hold me down, your work soft like a pancake. Why should I let me come in your but feel the damage? But been a hope and coming souls to the damage. But if you hacked up by Bosa, it's pointless for Sosa. No this, no us, no chance, donuts. All they know be Jonas, just all opponents. Oh, that's a real thing, that's why I know when I make it, you might just be there to take it back.
Forever I'll be here like I'm winning every minute. Take away my stars, I promise I'ma make it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it. Forever I'll be in it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it,
Will they know or break me down like I'm cap it all? Pass me off like they never knew me all because you were sitting in your room listening to us. You decided first just to crush everything I was. Need a hero cause you know I need the buzz. Feeling just so we can build a trust. Still pushed on, trying to reach above. I'm still all out, trying to fetch what I deserve.
Forever I'll be here like I'm winning every minute. Take away my stars, I promise I'ma make it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it. Forever I'll be in it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it,
Side to side,
I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it.
Side to side,
I'ma get it, I'ma get it. No matter how you play it, forever I'll be in it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. I'ma get it, I'ma get it.
You look so good from here, trust me. Thank you. I've been blessed. I've toured. I toured in North America. I played in South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. I played in Toronto. I've had a lot of amazing milestones. I played regionally. I've had my music placed on U.S. television shows. On ABC network. I'm really blessed. And now I'm signed to a label that's owned by a member of the Black Eyed Peas. So. If you know who the Black Eyed Peas are, these are pop stars that want to take me on to this journey and bring me on, into the next phase of my career, into this international market, which I hope one day I can cross over. What's the funny thing is, when I started to meet these people and get introduced to this outside world, outside of Singapore, it's even more that I wanted to hold on back to home. Never more so than now. You know, I wanted to hold on to this identity of home. Because I think maybe this is my chance to tell a Singaporean story overseas. You know, I think if once I have a strong identity of where I'm from, of who I am, maybe then I can make a greater impact on my community here. So that's when Kevin Lester became TheLionCityBoy. I now release music as TheLionCityBoy. TheLionCityBoy is my voice reimagined, my big idea. You know, TheLionCityBoy is my voice multiplied by a local message. You know, right now, I'm on a Escape Invasion tour. We're touring through the year from secondary schools to tertiary schools to bring local music into schools. You know, to educate, to educate new young fans, to build you know, a new audience, future partners in music. You know, it's in this future generation. You know, I think then with this new identity, I can make a real positive impact. Right now, I'm also involved. I mean, I guess it's the National Day period. You know, I was part of Sing 50 and Sing Love. You know, these are National Day concerts. Resorts World Coliseum, the National Day. The National Stadium. You know, so when these people come to me and then now they say, you know, I want you to write a rap segment, you know, for this National Day show. You know, I want to be the guy that says the Tamil words that the Chinese guy knows. You know, the Malay street lingo that there is probably more street lingo than used in the conversations in the language itself. Because that's the people I grew up with, and I feel like that is the language that I want to create, and I want it to be a common language in music. Like when I said, Ayo, this my hometown, Macha Rasa, feeling like we gotta help each other. We ride hand in hand, rowing up a river. I do it for the 6'5". I do it for the 6'5". You know, words like Ayo, Singlish, you know, Macha's brother, Rasa, you know, these are Malay words that I want to blend together, you know, with this language, to give people the confidence to believe in an identity, to believe in a Singaporean identity. Or like, walao, brother, you know who the Prince, bro? Party don't start to my name on an intro. You know, instead of coming in, you know, like I'm someone else out here, he would have said, hey, brother, you know who the Prince? But if I can make a spin in a local context, you know, that is my big idea, to give people an in into music, into identity. I guess when I first started out doing music, I wanted what, you know, a typical rapper. You know, I wanted what the music video said. You know, the fame, the success. You know, whatever that comes with it. But then I realized with this stronger identity, my music had a bigger purpose. You know, I had a bigger story to tell. You know, and I want to be part of it. You know, as the TheLionCityBoy, this is how, in my way, I changed the world. You know, I'm now also involved I'm producing a YouTube series with a government agency. You know, it's so strange how many times government agencies want to work with you. They want to write a Nicki Minaj song. I'm taking these opportunities because, you know, maybe with my work, with my music, you know, with what I'm trying to do with my message, you know, maybe, you know, on another night like this, another day like this, and, you know, another event like this, just like how I was searching for answers, you know, online, trying to figure out what to say to you guys, maybe my work, my music could give someone else a voice of their own. And I think my work will be done. Thank you.